So our next question comes from Brandon C. Brandon says, hello, I'm 17 years old and I need advice on what to do at my age. I'm an online student at CCA Academy and I'm currently unemployed, but in the process of applying to many jobs. Once I have a base of income, what should I do for my money to grow and to start actually building wealth? I know you guys talk about investing and starting budgeting and all this stuff, but I just want advice from your perspective on what I should do next. I want to be wealthy and be on point as possible with my money. Thank you for taking the time to read this. Robert, I'll let you kick this one off.
Well, Brandon, if you've been around for a while, you know that I'm going to tell you on your birthday, the day you turn 18 years old, go open the public.com account, get your Roth IRA set up. And in my opinion, the number one thing everyone should do when they're first getting started, get the Roth set up, start investing as much as you can, even if it's only $100 a month. That's okay with me. And just get it into that basket of funds we love, the VOOs, the QQQs, maybe at your age, AIQ. Get a basket of these funds so you're making money while you're asleep. You're getting that tax-free benefit from the Roth IRA. But most importantly, use your youth to make as much money as you can. Don't just go get a job and then spend nights and weekends video gaming and going out with your friends. I want you to have fun. Everyone needs to have fun in life, but you also need to multiply your money because you can also be young and be successful at the same time. I know a lot of people don't think so, and they think that, you know, when you're young, you should just go have fun all the time. But I'm going to tell you what the biggest hack I had in my life, and Austin did as well, is I used my 20s to build. I worked my butt off. I had 2-3 jobs. I had everything set up where I was investing in stocks and funds. And back then it was mutual funds, and really just set myself up. And it just made the rest of my life so far that much easier. So that's where I'd start if I were you or anyone listening that is younger and hasn't started investing just yet.
3 tactical pieces of advice I'd give you, Brandon. 1, open up that Roth IRA at 18 years old. Every dollar that you invest into this Roth IRA, and actually invest, right? Not just contribute, but it gets invested into VOO or QQQ, 70Xs by the time you are retired, right? So every dollar you think about spending on shoes or going out to eat or going on a beach trip with your friend, like whatever, every dollar costs you $70 in retirement. So just by thinking, oh, what's this $5 or $10 or $100 going to be? Like, this doesn't matter. It's not a lot of money. It is a lot of money. It will 70x throughout your lifetime before you retire. So think about that. The second thing is, just to kind of reiterate what Robert said, if you have the desire to be very wealthy and on point with your money and all these different things, being able to grind it out for the next 10 years, right? You're 17 right now, close your eyes until you're 29. Right? Gary Vee had this awesome piece of advice he had published online back in like 2016 or 2017 when I first started following him. He said, if you're in college and you want to go build your career, all this stuff, graduate college, then close your eyes until you're 29. That's what he said. And by that, he means just like go do what you got to do, tunnel vision for the next, in that instance, 5, 6, 7 years. So in your instance, the next, again, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, it's going to be so worth it when you have so much money saved, so much money invested. Maybe you have a real estate portfolio. Maybe you have a small business you own. Maybe you are a homeowner with, a vacation rent, like whatever, right? Life is going to come with some awesome opportunities, but life comes with those awesome opportunities if you go out and you look for them. Looking for them does not mean I'm going to sit at home all day Saturday and play Fortnite, or looking for them doesn't mean that I'm going to go find the fun, crazy, cool parties I can go to with my friends and get in trouble and, go get high all the time and do this stupid stuff, right? Like that's not what it means at all. So if I were in your shoes, I'd close my eyes until I'm 29 and go work really, really hard. Well, what does work hard mean? So that's step 3 here. I would figure out 3 different businesses that I could start. If that is clipping, I think you can do that with WAP and make a ton of money. Maybe that's TikTok shop. Maybe that's AI automations. Maybe you learn how to do Facebook and Google ads. Maybe you learn how to build and use AI to start websites, right? But like figure out how to make $1,000 a month online doing something on your own here. It's never been easier. Or maybe you want to sell a product. Maybe you want to do some sort of service or like, who knows, right? But it's just like, there are so many of these If it's with WAP or on school or on whatever else, you can go join these free programs that teach you how to make thousands of dollars a month at 17, 18, 20, 22 years old, just on your cell phone or your computer, because you are technologically enabled and you can figure this stuff out. On the flip side, if you don't want to do that, figure out how to work underneath somebody who's maybe doing electrical or HVAC work. There's a guy that came to my house recently that works for Zero Mold. Super nice guy, trying to make sure that I don't have any mold in my house. But long story short, he's been working there for 7, 8, 9 months. He said that he's loving it. Like, maybe there's a world where you could think outside the box for what your career begin to shape up as, right? What are you interested in? What are you good at? Are you good with your hands, good with your brain, good with your communication skills? Like, really hone in on what that looks like. Be as self-aware as you possibly can, and then double down on what you really enjoy doing.
I want to add to the double down part of that, because I think where a lot of people miss out financially is they don't think about how can I optimize as many hours of my day for profit versus waste or actually spending money. So I really want to click back on that because it's so true and so apparent in my eyes, but so many people don't think like that. They work their 8-hour shift, they go home, and they're like, all right, now what? They video game, they go out to eat, they play around, they waste money, they waste time. Whereas you could add one more, that side hustle, that online side hustle, all of these things, and all of that money could just be to invest to get you ahead later on. And so I really love that outlook that you have there, Austin. And I think more people need to consider that at all ages. How can I optimize more hours of my day for profit?
But let me also be clear. What Robert just described was normal. Everyone's normal. Oh, I go work, I come home, I have some food, I watch a movie. Like, that's normal. Normal is beautiful. If you want to be normal, please enjoy it. Enjoy normalcy. You have our utmost respect. Like, seriously, like, we're not telling everyone to go have this hustle culture, whatever. If normal works for you and you're on track to retire a millionaire, like, you're doing it all, like, that's wonderful. But if you're someone who complains about normal, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough opportunities, you want to have these other different things, like, that's the people we're speaking to right now. So don't confuse that with, like, we're telling everyone to go get a side hustle and go make $1 million on a weekend, right? We're not saying that. But we are saying is, if you don't like your normal situation, there's ways to get out of it. Robert and I got out of it, and we hope that Brandon C. Can also get out of it.